Like, if y'all ain't did it now, y'all should have liked, subscribe, hit that bell button. I'm on it.
You got it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So subscribe. Y'all know what to do.
Hey friends, welcome to Marie.
I'm Tia.
And I'm Zaylacia. And YouTube is our new venture together, our new baby.
Yes.
Yay. So our channel is about increasing quality of life through travel and self-exploration.
And speaking of travel, so we just got back to the States from being in Mexico for like 7 months, which was amazing. Mm-hmm. We are not happy to be back here at all. At all.
I don't want to be here now. But we're learning to appreciate it and stay present.
Right.
So that we can get back to where we was just at.
ASAP.
So we're here on a visa run, that's what they call it. We're renewing our visa, and we decided, because you have to renew your visas every 6 months, if you didn't know that, in Mexico. And we decided to kind of make a trip out of it and kind of stay here for a while and
explore the states.
Just a little bit before we go back. And so, so we're here. Right now we are in our hometown, actually, PO. And PO, I guess.
It's not the right time to be here, y'all. It's cold. It's raining. We just had snow showers. I mean, it's completely different from Mexico.
When we left, the weather there was banging.
It was 88.
Right, it was so perfect.
Yeah.
So to come here and be in the darkness,
having to buy clothes because we came here and we just had summer clothes.
Right, and we purged a lot of our clothes, came back. So we got a whole other video where we're going to talk about the lessons we learned and what we would do differently from living there, but we'll save that for later. What we want to talk about now is why we moved to Mexico in the first place, or trying to move there.
Well, I know for me, I mainly just wanted a different scenery. Like, I was just tired of like just my everyday routine, just doing the same things, seeing the same people. I just needed something different. Like, I was just waking up just like not inspired and just basically wanting more, and I think that's really why I wanted to go, is just to expand my mind, just to want something that I didn't even know I wanted, so that's really the main reason for me wanting to go to Mexico, is just change the scenery, just to elevate my mind and just be different. Like, I always just wanted to do something different, and like moving to Mexico is different.
You got that.
That's a difference. So yeah, I think that that was my main decision leaving, besides being with you, baby. But yeah, I swear that's probably one of the main things for me.
Yeah, for me, it's been a journey, like, for years to get to this point. To make a long story short, I've always wanted to travel the world. I've always wanted to explore other places, live in other places outside of the U.S., even within the U.S. I just wanted to live somewhere else. I like being away. I like being on my own and alone. I'm like, I can be alone and be happy, and I can be...
She can, too.
And I can be with people and be happy. But I've always been attracted to other cultures since I was really, really young. Dance is I have a dance background and background in birth work, and so those so being in African dance was my roots, and just being exposed to the culture and practices through indirectly kind of like sparked that inspiration. I wanted to travel to Africa so I can study dance, and there's just these different influences. To make a long story short, I have all these different influences that had inspired me. I've tried multiple times to get out of the country and to travel, but it never worked out. I was always blocked. There was some financial situation. I've attempted to go dance out of the country. I tried to do study abroad in college. I tried to go take
tried it
all of the things, trying to really get out there, and it never happened. And then when I started homeschooling my son, I started planning this home world schooling tour that didn't take off because of money. So there was always some type of blockage within me. So being exposed to another culture, learning new languages, exposing my son to other cultures and expanding his mind is super, super important to me, especially living in a small town where there is the same prototype, sameness, not thinking outside the box, all that stuff that comes with living in a small town. I wanted my son to be able to think outside of himself and to kind of just just have a different type of perspective in life and experiences, for both of us, and to share that journey together. So those was like my big 3 whys for me. Our together why.
Living affordably.
Yes.
Man, I was tired of just working all day and not really being able to save money and to really do what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And let me just say this. The place that we had, it was a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, pool, full-size pool, everything was cheaper than the studio apartment that I was renting here. Crazy. So our together is just being able to work less, and have more. Yeah. And abundance can mean something different for everybody, but for us, it's not so much money, having a lot of money. It's more so about feeling safe and freedom.
Feeling safe and freedom, and just being able to, like she said, working less, playing more, that is an abundant life for us, living joyously and freely and not having to worry so much. Yeah. And of course, being Black in the U.S., we have all these things that are set up, the systems that are set up to keep us down, essentially, to sum it all up, to keep us down, keep us low, keep us stuck, keep us stagnant, keep us, all of those things.
Trying to keep us where we at.
When we have such high dreams. So, and we want the opportunity to go after the dreams and not let money be the issue, because that's everybody's thing.
Let money and then our environment, the people
around the neck. Oh, Lord.
That's another video.
Woo! The negativity. That's a whole other video. Yeah. And just being able to be an example of what's possible. Yeah. That it is possible, that you can go out, and that the world is safe. That the world is safe. We're programmed to believe that it's dangerous outside of the comforts of
outside the U.S.
Of your quarters, of your domain, of your environment. And I've always intuitively knew that wasn't true. Like, because that's why I was trying to get out of here. Like, if I would have had that green light, I would have been gone. But it's not. It's a timing thing. It's all about timing, and alignment. And so it was that time. And literally all the things that we both have learned up until leaving served us well in being out of the country. Who we are as individuals, our individual strengths, our individual knowledge really served us well being out of the country. Because I think maybe if we would have tried it before, we probably wouldn't have been ready.
Nah. we definitely, the things that we experienced, especially like the bug life there, I wouldn't have been ready. At all.
I'm not squirmish about bugs. So
I had to mature a little bit because there's so much. There's so many layers. The heat too.
I love the heat. That was my other why. See, I was trying to think of it. I've been trying to get to the equator. I need to be in the sun. I want to be in the sun.
I dig it now.
Tropical. So the heat doesn't bother me either. Like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I've been ready to get out here.
I had to do a little growing up. Before I left.
So yes, living affordably and sustainably. So some other points about living affordably. So she mentioned cost of living. Cost of living, housing. So we know in the U.S., especially where we're in our hometown, gentrification's happening. Cost of living is through the roof. So it's hard to be healthy. It's hard to be happy. It's hard to be present. It's hard to appreciate where you're at when you're constantly having to worry about bills and all of those things, bills and gas in the car, all that stuff. So,
and let me say, it's probably hard to do that when you really don't want to work a 9 to 5.
Yes.
It's just the way that we want to go about bringing in money for us. Yes. That makes it a bit more difficult for us to do what we want to do in the States. I think that's really what it is. Like, well, go get a job. We do have jobs, but I think that we didn't want to do that because, we know people that have jobs and 9 to 5s and, they have what they want. They have what they want. But like you say, everybody wants different things. And what we wanted,
it's not tangible.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it is tangible, but it's not.
We don't want
the things that we were programmed to believe that everybody wants.
Yeah.
You don't want, even though, we want, of course we want, I don't care if the house is big or not, actually. I just want to feel safe. I want to love where I'm living and for it to be clean and for it to be, peaceful. It doesn't have to be a big house. I want that shit to be affordable. I want to be able to afford where I live and don't got to worry about taking a loan out. I don't want to owe nobody no money. I don't want to
I don't want to buy no house but don't own the land. Right. Just little things. It's just just our way of thinking is not. And I'm pretty sure we not the only ones that's thinking like this. But
exactly. Even if it sounds crazy or unattainable.
Or not popular.
Popular. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. The unpopular thing.
Yeah.
So sorry if I offended some of y'all. I love y'all.
Yeah, because
I ain't trying to say. It's the doing the unpopular thing. I'll do it. Me personally, I'm really gonna do it because I like.
I ain't never been popular, so.
I like. I like doing crazy things. It's the fear. I'm like a fear junkie type of person.
Yeah.
I like to go and chase my fears. So I think that's where that stems from. And so that's what I was trying to say. Okay. Anyway. So another example, in addition to the house thing, like having a car. Like most people want nice cars or just cars in general to get around. We necessarily don't care to have a car.
I don't want to drive.
Don't want to pay for gas because it's ridiculous. Like we have all these means of transportation. We should be able to, we should utilize them, right? Like it makes it accessible. So living out the country, that mindset served us well because driving in Mexico is freaking crazy. Like people speed like bats out of hell.
Don't stop at stop signs.
They will drive down a residential street like it's
80 miles per hour. No lie.
And so you want to, it would be an ideal if you had a driver or used Uber, and that's what we did. So we utilized Uber, and the Uber rides was like only $2 to get,
maybe $3.50,
maybe
with tips,
including tip.
Yeah, crazy.
We may be exaggerating too, but it could no less than $5.
We our drive when we left, couple days before we left, we went 30 minutes, and it was like $8.
True.
30 minutes.
So in between $2 and $8 to get to where we needed to go
was amazing.
Yeah.
Didn't have to put no gas in it. Didn't have to go get the car checked. Didn't have to do nothing. Like
so it just lessens those expenses. Like we didn't have to worry about those things like upkeep of a car. Yeah. And the other thing was clothes. Like, so like people like I used to be into clothes, into fashion. I mean, I wasn't no fashionista. She still is. But I liked to dress cute, and I used to spend crazy money on clothes and shoes. Yeah. That was like in my early 20s and teens. But anyway, but my values have shifted a lot over the years, and I started to not really care about clothes as much as I used to, and not value them as much, put an emphasis on them so much. And so that mindset served me as well in Mexico as well, because we dressed lighter because it was hot. So I only had like 2 or 3 what you call them, maxi summer dresses that I would be rotating through, and didn't have to spend money on that. We didn't have to spend money on clothes or anything. And so why we were saving money, like we wanting to live affordably and simply because we have other goals. Yes. We have other goals that we're trying to get to, and bigger visions. And so sacrificing clothes, shoes, money, and moving somewhere where we can pay, that's the whole point. Like, right? Like moving somewhere where we can pay, where we can get more for our US dollars. Yeah. Which is a privilege. It's, that even, that's a privilege. Yeah. So we recognize that and appreciate that we have that opportunity to do that, because that's a whole other situation. Yeah. But we're grateful that we can do that. And so with that, we are taking that appreciation and being smart with it. Yeah. And using the extra money that we can save to feed into bigger goals and visions that we have. And so living out the country helps us to do that. Living out in Mexico specifically helps us to do that. So
Mhm.
This is why I can't record with you.
Don't be trying to highlight.
Okay. So,
I'm looking dead at you.
I know. Gosh.
Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so.
All right, y'all. We tired. We delirious. Baby looking good. Over here, I keep staring at her through the camera. I'm looking the wrong way, so I'm probably looking creepy. But yeah, y'all, we tired.
Okay, don't judge us. This is our first video, so together.
Yeah, so we hope you guys enjoyed. You know, baby want to keep it going. What you gonna say?
Well, because I feel like we missed some things. I feel like, see, this is why we're gonna write. We have some notes here, but this was like it wasn't even on the spot. We just got to get more prepared for these videos so we can I can stay on track because I like the story run with shit.
Yeah. She a talker. Baby talks.
It'll pay off in the long run. Anyway, so stay tuned. We'll be sharing our journey. We have lots to talk about.
Yes,
lots to share, especially about our ventures in Mexico. And of course, this visa run and all the travels and exciting things we have coming.
We got a little spicy shit to talk about too. You know, we got less to talk about. Yeah, you know, we're gonna be well-rounded on this channel. So hope you guys, you know,
stick around.
Yeah,
like.
Oh yeah. Shit, if y'all ain't did it now, y'all should have liked, subscribe, hit that bell button. I'm on it.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So subscribe. Y'all know what to do. All right. Good night.